Hi, May!
Wait, we didn't say hi!
It's me, Steven! We met in the
welcome
cave
back!
near Deerford.
Ah!
Have you met many kinds of Pokemon since I last saw you?
Yes.
There are many, many kinds of Pokemon in this wide world of ours.
The World Wide Web.
He's slowly going crazier as I speak his line. If you wanted to raise only your favorites, that's fine. I wish I could do a Mad Hatter voice.
Oh, like
the
original,
cartoon.
Oh, like the Disney version?
Yeah.
I was thinking more like Gene Wilder, like the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
I haven't seen that yet.
Wait.
I haven't
Hang on a
seen
minute.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory yet.
Not the Johnny Depp one. The Gene Wilder one.
Oh, no. Yeah, I've seen that one.
The good one.
Yeah.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah. That's why I was confused.
That's why
you said Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. That's a new one.
I was like, hold the fuck up. Wait a minute.
No, I watched that on a bus ride on a charter bus.
I watched that in school. In elementary school.
Yeah.
We went to the same elementary school. How could you not have seen that?
Well, you said the wrong title, so that's your fault.
That was on me.
Perhaps you find it more fun to race all sorts of Pokemon. As a trainer of Pokemon, what do you think? Of course, it's not any of my business.
Do you know that this reminds me of, actually?
What?
Remember when we played Animal Crossing?
Yeah.
The Axolotl? That's what his voice should be like.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? I can see
anyway.
that. It would be nice if we were to meet again somewhere. See ya! I just wanted to stop by and talk. I'm not here for any reason.
It's just like, what the fuck just happened? Alright.
Okay.
This is my life now.
I have to walk this direction now.
So now we have to talk about this because this happened.
This happened. It was a thing. So, long time ago, a while ago, God, what episode did I bring it up in?
I don't remember. But we
was
definitely
way early in the series.
Yeah.
I was doing my quest for 100% in Kirby.
Yes.
I gave myself a deadline of April 27th of this year, because that's the 25th anniversary of Kirby. I thought that would be cool. And then, as I was going along, I was completing games a lot faster than I thought.
Yeah.
So I made my deadline for the end of last year.
Right.
And I actually completed it.
Yay!
Somehow. If you go to my YouTube channel,
I'll link it on the screen.
I posted the live streams of the very last Kirby game that I had to beat, which was Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, which was a good game. Mm-hmm. I was very pleasantly surprised. The story mode was super easy. Mm-hmm. And then I had to do the challenge mode. So I was like, okay, the challenges only take about a minute apiece. This won't be too bad. There were 48 of them, but I was like, I could complete it in about an hour and a half, accounting for a few mistakes, because the story mode was super simple. Mm-hmm. And then I had to speed up the clock a little bit because I was going out of town and I wanted to make sure that I had enough time. So, on Thursday, December 29th, I went on stream and I was like, okay, it's like 6:30. I should have plenty of time to do all the challenges and be able to get this completed before I have to go out of town.
Yeah.
5.5 hours later, I was not done. And it was midnight.
Okay, so here's what happened on my side, because my internet sucks, so I don't normally get to watch the live streams.
Yeah, how did you end up where you ended up?
Okay.
Tell that first.
Okay, so we have mutual friends named Maggie and Jordan.
Hi, Maggie and Jordan. You're probably not watching this.
That's alright. If they do, they'll eventually watch it and be like, fuck yes. Especially Jordan, because Jordan's like, yeah, But,
I thought you fly by catching a whole flock of bird Pokemon and then hanging on to them somehow. But it turns out there's an HM for that.
Okay, listen. Stop watching Up.
I love you. I love this NPC. I want to take him home.
No. Okay, anyway. We have a few...
His house is full of birds!
What the fuck is this?
I love this guy! Why?
Are they filming Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds?
No, these are his birds that he was trying
Who
to
the
fly
fuck is
with.
this woman that's standing in the house?
Oh my god! Oh. Heard about a cave called the Cave of Origin. People rumored that the spirits of Pokemon are revived there. Could something like that really happen? By the way, I'm going to murder all these birds. That's why I'm asking. My husband collected all of these, and I'm starting to go a little crazy. Do you know how hard it is to clean bird poop off the top of a cabinet that's as tall as you are? Best NPC ever.
Oh, fuck, I'm done. I'm so done with this.
Alright, next time on Sibling.
No, we have for 6 minutes. Okay, anyway. Where was I? Oh, right. We have mutual friends named Maggie and Jordan. Maggie's pregnant. Her baby's due in like a week.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
And so, I hadn't seen her in a while. And so I missed her baby shower for some reason.
That was a long time ago, too.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was.
I wanna hop. I wanna cross.
You're hopping, but you can't cross. Anyway, so another mutual friend of ours, but Phil wouldn't consider her a friend, but Shannon.
She's nice enough, but not.
You don't
friend,
talk. Yeah, you don't talk a lot. The three of us, Maggie, Shannon, and I, made plans to go to Maggie's for just the three of us baby shower.
Yeah.
And so that's what we were doing that day.
Okay.
Okay, so we went over there, we opened presents with Maggie, we got her some stuff, and then Shannon and I decided to go out to eat. We invited Jordan, but he decided to stay home.
Yeah.
For whatever reason. So we left.
Uh-huh.
Jordan said, like, 5 minutes later, he got onto Facebook and saw you had started live streaming, and he was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna watch the live stream. So we came home, like, an hour later to Maggie's, and you were on their television, and I was like, what's happening right now? Jordan's like, oh, Phil started live streaming, and he's playing the last game, and I was like, oh, okay, this can stay on, I guess, that's cool. And Shannon was like, okay, I'm gonna leave around 10. And I had left my car at Shannon's house.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I can just have... And Jordan was like, we could just take you to your car if you want to stay and watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, sweet, that's fine. Yeah, that's cool. so the live stream just keeps going on and on. 10 gets there. I notice it on the clock. So does Shannon. And she doesn't leave. Because now she is emotionally invested.
So by that time, I think I had completed...
You were on your last one.
Yeah, I had completed everything but, like, the last 1 or 2 challenges.
Right. So as we're watching this, all of us are becoming more and more emotionally invested. So it gets to the point where Phil gets to the last section of this challenge. And all of us were like, oh my god, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. And then he's gotta do it. And then Phil died and we're like, no! And then it takes forever to get there and we're like, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. And then he dies and we're all like, ah! Right? So Phil sounds really defeated at this point.
I was tired.
Yeah, Phil was super tired.
I had streamed for 5.5 hours.
And it was like, I don't know.
And it's not just 5.5 hours of playing Kirby.
Yeah.
No, the challenges, you have to go and watch them yourself or you wouldn't understand.
Right.
Those challenges are difficult. Mm-hmm. They are not easy. You have to be constantly thinking about what you're doing and how to get to where you're doing, because each challenge is 15 seconds.
Yeah.
And if you screw up on the later challenges I was doing, if you screw up, you start all the way over after 6 or 7 challenges. You have to complete 12 in a row.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh my god.
It was a pain in the ass.
I was tired.
Yeah, Phil was tired. And I was like, oh, he's so tired. And then Maggie and Jordan were like, we can't watch this tomorrow. We have a family thing. So Maggie was like, oh my god. You have to tell him to keep going. just a little bit longer. And Jordan's like, just a little bit longer. So I was like, all right, I'll tell him. So I was like, one more time.
Yeah, and by that time, I'm just like, I'm doing my wrap up talk. I'm just like, I'm gonna come back to this tomorrow, and I'm going to.
And then we're like,
gonna try.
Do it one more time. We can't watch it tomorrow.
And I was like, and I looked up, and I was like, screw it one more time.
And he gets to the final boss, and he beats the final boss, but didn't get to the chest in time to beat the stage. And we were all like, "Oh, that sucks." And Phil was like, "Fuck it, restart."
Because I got so close. My adrenaline kicked in. And so when my adrenaline kicked in, I had another good 15 minutes.
Yeah, we were just like, well, we caused this. This is our fault.
Jen was in the opposite end of the apartment getting ready to go to bed, and I was just like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I was like, well, we caused this. This is our fault. Yeah.
So then,
and then
that night, I went to bed, and I hit the pillow, gone. I was out.
I've definitely done that before.
And next morning, I woke up. I was like, okay, getting ready for work. And I was on the way to work. I was thinking about it, and I was like, this is a test. This isn't... Because there were a few challenges that were sprinkled around that were like, this isn't just seeing how fast you can do something. This is a test to see if you could remember certain mechanics in the game.
Oh, fuck, it's Alakazam.
Yeah, I don't have any Pokeballs.
I told you to go buy some. What the fuck is wrong
I haven't gotten a turn yet.
You can't name him Alaska now because only the S is missing.
Alaskazam.
Alaskazam.
But I went to, or I thought it over, and I was at work, and it got to about 10:30, 10:45. I was sitting at work, and I was like, oh my god, I remember what I think I know what I'm supposed to do now. And so I had already sent out a thing on Facebook that was like, I'm going to start streaming at 5:30 today, and I'm just sitting there just like, I need to stream during lunch.
Yeah.
Just to see if this works, because it was a redo of a boss fight, because every Kirby game ends with a boss rush now.
Of course.
Oh my god. So that boss rush was as bad as Kirby Dream Land 3.
Right.
And if you haven't seen the Kirby Dream Land 3 boss rush, it is still on my Twitch channel. That boss rush is an asshole. So, anyway, I had to spend from 10:45 until 5:30 trying to make myself not play the game.
Yeah.
Just be like, screw work, guys, I'm going home. That was the slowest day of work ever. But, I actually did it that day on December 30th. And, I have now completed all 25 Kirby games. It's weird.
So, I woke up at about 5 that day, because my sleep schedule was super off.
Gee, I wonder why.
I get online, and I see Shannon has messaged me. It's like 5:45 at this point. And she's like, hey, are you watching Phil's live stream? And I was like, no? So I opened Twitch and watched your live stream. And she was there, and so was Jen. And you didn't make me a mod like you said you were going to.
You didn't remind... I told you had to remind me.
It's okay, I wasn't worried about it. I'll remind you next time.
Yeah.
But, he finished the boss rush, and the reason why I figured this out was because my stream was lagging by about 3 minutes, because our internet sucks.
Yeah.
And so Jen and Shannon were like, yeah, so God, you did it! And I was like, well.
Spoiled by chat.
And so I saw it, and I was like, and now I saw it. Just so you know. Just in case you wanted to know how bad my lag is. If you're not on your guard, you're in for some pain. It's like that guy, there's that duo that was in
Ninja Guy.
Ninja Boy Alex.
Sup? He raised his arms and was like, bro!
Hey, buddy!
I don't think they heard that joke.
No, this stream is off. Grant does that.
Yes.
Reference to our last episode ending where we were talking about our friend Grant.
Yes. Anyway, yeah, it's weird, because after I've done that, it's been a week now since I've done that. I still don't feel like I've actually finished.
It's because Kirby games will be made forever.
It's so weird.
And eventually it'll sink in, and you'll be like, oh, fuck.
Like, I actually drew my own, traced my own wallpaper. I took all 25 Kirby covers and traced the Kirby out of them and arranged them in a wallpaper for me on my computer. And it's sitting there right now. It's on my computer. It still just doesn't feel real.
Yeah, I know.
It's so weird.
It's a swine nut. Oh, now it's done.
Oh. I love those things. They're
I know,
so
it's so
cute.
Looks like my cat. Meme.
It looks like it's a pig.
It's a pig with hair on it. It's my cat, Meme. She eats a lot.
You are a terrible cat parent.
No, I'm not. The cat is well fed.
Oh, hey, looky here.
I think we found the weather or whatever.
Yeah, I think this is where we need to be. I thought I'd reach a town by now, but apparently not.
Read the sign.
Look how dirty and surprisingly boring. Hey, you! Don't go near that building.
Hey, you!
You'll never find it!
You'll never find it.
Yes!
Is it? Oh, don't go near that building! I'm not touching it! I'm not touching... Wow, you suck at your job. Okay, bye!
Team Aqua is the evil team or the team that's trying to be evil and just isn't evil. Whereas Team Magma is the team that's evil, but they think they're being benevolent.
What?
While I was sleeping, everyone went upstairs. I don't know what's going on. Can you know what's going on? What are those staring people with the bandanas on? Why did they say that they were going to kill everyone upstairs?
Whoa. That got dark. Hey! What's a kid
doing? Did you not see who I was talking to like 5 seconds ago?
Yeah. Man, that kid grew up fast.
I wasn't going to bother. She wasn't going to
crowbat.
come over here, but my God, kids grow up quick.
It's a crowbar.
It's a crowbar. That's it. If I get a crowbat, it's being named Gordon Freeman.
Oh, that's great.
The whole thing won't fit, so I'll just name him Gorfrey.
We have to find a crowbat now.
Of course. I wasn't joking.
Oh, that's funny.
Or should
That's
I name
actually
him
not-
Godfried?
Nobody's...
I'm using confusion! I can't do a good Gilbert Godfrey voice.
No, I can't either. Oh, that reminds me. So we were watching the live stream, and Shannon had said something about you having a really nice voice.
I don't agree with that at all.
And I talked to Dad about this, and he was like, But I was like, yeah, his voice is super luscious. Don't tell him I said that. And then it was just a running joke between all of us for like a good solid 30 minutes. It's just like, yeah, his voice is super luscious. It's very nice. And then Shannon was like, get him to do a Morgan Freeman impression. And I was
Nope.
like, okay.
Nope. The best impression that I could probably do, at least like celebrity wise, probably be like an anime voice actor, to be honest.
Probably. But I was talking to Dad about it, and Dad was like, Phil can do some things with his voice that I wouldn't expect him to do.
Well, that comes from when I was a teenager. And I mean like 13, 14, 15, Pokemon had come out. And I actually...
Well, Pokemon was out before that, but like...
Well, I mean...
I was 7 when I saw my first episode of Pokemon.
God, that show is old!
Yeah.
But around that time, I was starting to try to manipulate my voice. So I would listen to different Pokemon and try to mimic them. And so that's how I learned how to control my voice a little bit.
Yeah.
And then D&D happened.
Yeah.
So that got me more practice, and then I kind of fell off for
a couple of years.
a long time, just like manipulating my voice and stuff. And I've recently gotten back into that with a bunch of different things happening at the same time. Critical Role came out a couple years ago. That started. And so that got me back into D&D, and that got me into, doing voices again. So I'm starting to do it again, but...
You're just not as...
I'm not as good as I used to be.
Yeah.
Because I could... I could sing the Jigglypuff song as Jigglypuff.
Yeah.
And
I don't even know. Like, I never got good. I could only do one voice, and that was Ringay from the American Horror on High School Host Club.
And
it was never, like, solid.
Yeah.
And that voice is annoying.
Oh my god. Monica Rial, I love you.
Monica Rial's voice is adorable.
I love you, but my god, you play some annoying characters.
Well, the thing is, like, Monica Rial's normal voice is super cute.
It is adorable.
But the moment she has to play a character and start screaming, I'm just like,
yeah. Who is it from Tower of Druaga? The girl with the bow. I can't think of her name. Melt's assistant.
Oh, yeah.
What's her name?
I don't remember. Pull it on the screen, future me.
She is so adorable.
Yeah.
But, my god, that voice.
I remember we went to go see them, this was years ago.
Yeah, it was Monica and...
It was Colin Clickenbeard and Travis Willingham.
Oh, yeah.
And, we were at a video game actors panel with them, and they were like, just ask whatever questions you want. And so I raised my hand and I had asked if they had played Tower of Druaga before they were on Tower of Druaga, and Travis was like, "That's a game!"
That Q&A is still up on YouTube, by the way, and we are perfectly in frame, the backs of our heads.
Yeah. I was a big girl. I was 300 pounds at the time.
Yeah, we were both very wide. I'm losing weight. I still need work. But...
I lost 100 pounds, but then I gained back about 50.
Yeah.
But I quit drinking soda, so I won't gain much more than
I've stopped drinking soda, too. I've mostly just stuck to... Granted, it's still sweet tea, but I found out the sweet tea that Mom makes and that I've copied, which is very similar to McAllister's sweet tea. If you've ever been to McAllister's Deli... Oh, my God.
Yeah, I love that place.
But I have a story about that in a few minutes that's sure to piss off at least one person. But anyway...
When does anything anybody say not piss off one person? The people live to be offended. And I hope somebody's offended. Because fuck you.
But anybody who has been there knows how sweet that tea is. And I make a sweet tea that tastes about the same. So I went and I actually, first off, I calculated, by the way, 4 of our Pokemon are dead. That's not a big problem.
Okay.
I haven't gotten to a Pokemon Center yet.
Well, I hope you don't need...
Like, I'm getting wrecked. But, I went and actually calculated how much I always get like 4-pound bags of sugar. So I counted how many cups of sugar that gives us, and it gives about 9 cups of sugar for 4 pounds.
Right.
So I took that, did math. I'm glossing over a lot of math here.
Okay.
And figured out that tea has about half that sweet tea. It's a cup of sugar per gallon of sweet tea. That is half the sugar that is in Dr. Pepper.
Wow.
Yeah.
Also, to all of you British fans that don't drink your tea in gallons and are absolutely disgusted with what is happening, you're welcome.
Yeah. Sweet tea. But yeah, so I've actually been losing weight too. Not at a huge rate. But I've lost 20 pounds over the course of like 3 or 4 months. Yeah. And so... Yeah,
you lose a lot of weight when you quit drinking soda. A lot of people don't realize that. And I'm like, the easiest way to lose weight is to quit drinking soda.
Oh yeah, easily. And it's a battle to the death!
No, it's like they both have that look on their face. We're like, oh shit, it's me! It's like that dramatic zoom in. I hope you put something on there for the screen feature me.
Yeah, it's just gonna be future you just saying "fuck you." No.
Did you see that part of the episode with the Gengar clown? That's what I did. I was like, Photoshop a clown face on a Gengar, and then I was like, no, fuck you.
I haven't watched that one yet.
It was right after the clip I sent you.
Yeah.
It was literally like 5 minutes later. I was like, nah, I'm gonna invest all of my time into doing this instead. It was mostly because I forgot, and then I was like, oh, fuck.
We're now down to our last Pokemon. No big deal.
That's right. No, it's a battle to the death, and he killed our Charizard.
Yep.
Fuck.
It's sad.
It is.
I did kill his Rain Dance, though, which is nice.
Alright. That's fine.
Yeah.
This is fine. Anyway, so...
Although, could you imagine if Rain Dance and Sandstorm were active at the same time? You just get belted by mud balls the whole time.
It's like hail, except it's not solid. And it's dirty. You're like, ah. But on the topic of drinks, I actually don't drink anything with sugar in it, period.
I love this Pokemon so much.
Oh, I love Wilmer! Look at those beady eyes.
It's so fat!
I know which ones are the eyes, but it almost looks like it has two sets of eyes.
Yeah. It's so fat!
I love Wilmer.
It's so happy!
He's like, yes! I want a Whalmer plush now, like they make.
I know! The
Black
big
plush
ones?
Okay.
Like the size of your giant teddy bear?
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Okay, anyway, next time on Sibling Revelry, this has been going on for almost half an hour now.
That's how long the last one was.
Yep. Next time.
Whee!